You did. But what about Bradley Cooper?
He was on a podcast the other day. People was giving him smoke because he was like, he opened up about his relationship with his daughter when she was first born. He was like, he just said, I didn't know if I really loved my daughter for like the first like 9 months or so that she was born.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He was like, now I can't imagine my life without her. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? Like she's part of the reason why I live today. Or I'm more careful because I can't just be out here speeding. Because I know I got a little one at home that's like waiting on me to come back. You know what I'm saying? So he found that love, and people was like, he's like, you should have kept that in the draft. You should like, it's not like you shouldn't put that out there that you didn't like initially love your daughter or didn't know if you loved your daughter when she was first born. And they was like, part of the reason was like, that's like a taboo thing to say. And then like another part was like, that's gonna live forever on the internet. One day she gonna,
so
hear this stuff and like, how is she gonna feel? And like, I was like, what? I was like, first of all, for myself personally, I think it's important for people to share stuff like that because those are real emotions that people have it. And like, if people just keep keeping stuff like that to themselves, then like you gonna drive yourself crazy. Cause like, am I wrong for not like immediately attaching to my child? But like, if there's other people out there dealing with it and they work their way through it or whatever, or this is a natural thing that happens, like those are important experiences to share. You know what I'm saying? And it's good to know before you have a child, because maybe you think you gonna fall instantly in love with a child, and then you get it, and then you like, I don't even know if I love this baby, if I want this baby anymore, if I want to give it up to adoption. But if you had a conversation like that, you would know that was a possibility.
For me, man, for one, it's like if he felt like that, I understand. Don't say it out loud, but I did, and for me, that probably helped somebody else because you have to like check yourself. I think Bill Murray said something like that. Yeah, Bill Murray, he said something. Bill Murray?
It depends on what you about to say. I don't know what you about to say.
The comedian.
Yeah, but I don't know what you about to say.
Okay, no, I'm saying I'll make sure I said his name.
Oh, his name? Yeah,
I get him confused with somebody else. Bill Burr.
Yeah.
Bill Burr. Okay, yeah. So he said something like that one time where he's like, he had to check himself to see if he was a psycho or not. It was something he said, but I couldn't feel anything and I was getting worried. So I understand that feeling. It was like, my daughter my daughter's born. Like, okay, why don't I feel anything?
Yeah.
And as a man, bro, we don't always self-assess on our feelings, bro. We just say, okay, this is my daughter, this is my duty.
Yeah.
Luckily, he did self-assess. Hopefully he self-assessed and then found out, like, I do love this person.
Because you could be out here like my man from Fences, like love wasn't part of the bargain.
But then you be mad about that.
You mad about that this man?
Well, I'm still taking kill, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like now you upset. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said,
and like you ain't like your black ass wasn't part of the
bargain. It's like, what you want, man?
Oh my goodness, bro.
What you want, man?
This he be acting, boy.
I'm glad we stumbled in that because that's my point. When they be like, what if she hears that one day? Okay, what if she does? Do you think that's gonna overwrite him being a good father to her and actually showing her love for 20 years? You think if she found it out at 25, she's like, oh, my daddy really don't love me? After I done showered you with love after this whole point?
If she do, she trash. I'm just gonna be honest with you. If you take what he said, well, for 9 months I had a hard time figuring out if I loved her or not. Right? But for 21 years I took care of her and I loved her. Well, after those 9 months I figured out that I do love her and I love her deeply to the point that I don't speed. I take care of myself.
She alters all my actions. All I do is think about it.
Yeah.
Now you either have that realization or you have Fence's realization. It's like, which one do you want? Do you want her?
It's my duty.
Do you want her like that boy in Fence's wondering if her father even love her? Or do you
why
want
he don't like me? Like you.
Like he was a part of the bog. Like, what you want, man?
You got clothes on your back, don't you?
He said Bradley Cooper was out there like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? But he's like, nah, I shower my daughter. You know?
Man, I remember they got mad at Snoop Dogg because he ain't hug his son. He said, I don't do that hugging stuff. And I was just like, that's his parents. His kid is one of the best football players in the nation. Maybe they help. But when you looked at it, his son was hurt about it. I was like, yes, Snoop, you gotta do something about that.
You gotta do something about that. I'm saying, like, why you don't hug me, man?
You gonna do something like that.
But that's going kind of back to what we was talking about way before. We was talking about raising your child and parenthood, and like they only doing the best they can. It's like Snoop probably wouldn't hug like that. He's like, that's not how I show love. It's like, well, yeah. But if your child come to you and is like, hey man, you either give me a hug, I'm gonna start gangbanging.
Like you, Dad.
Yeah, give me a hug. Boy. You got to shake that off.
Yeah. But that's also with the that's tough, man, because maybe he don't give hugs, but he got plenty of other ways that he shows love.
Yeah, but like we say before, the way you show love ain't the way
he receive him. Yeah,
I don't care what you doing. You can shower me with gifts, nigga. All I wanted was a hug.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Give me a hug, Dad. Especially if you see your sisters and stuff getting hugs and like, man, it's like,
what about me, Dad?
And then you come to me. Did you do them laps? Did you do them laps? What you mean I don't love you? I'm showing interest in your hobbies. But like
I don't care about cheerleading. I'm at your games, ain't I?
That's crazy, bud.
And hugging your black ass one part of the bargain.
That's one of the
hey, listen, bro. That scene classic.
Yo, bro.
That's a classic scene, bro. That's another Denzel performance, bro. That we appreciate too well, bro. Yeah. That's that, you know what I'm saying? King Kong ain't got nothing
on me, man. Loving your black ass wasn't part of the bargain. That's a real dynamic people have, though.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't love you. And my job ain't to love you. I'm here to raise you.
This is my job. This is my duty. This is my responsibility. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. I feel for whoever.
I laugh at your jokes, don't I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You funny. You funny. I'll give you that. That'd be crazy.
Men ain't men no more. Yeah. All right.
I'm gonna tell you something, man. Being a quote unquote man is that versus me getting a hug. Give me a hug.
Give me a hug, dog. Give me a hug, bro. And I'm gonna give them out. You know what I'm saying?